And we're back.
Now things are gonna get a little chilly if you catch my drift. We're going to the coldest stadium in the league, where the hardest hits are rewarded the least.
Boo. Boo. I'm sorry. That was cold of me. I apologize.
It's your old stadium. You don't want to play here. What do you mean?
No, I was booing your bad puns.
True. Hey, I'm in a punny mood, because if Chortles wins this, they go to the World Series. Shoplifters needs to win to force a winner-take-all at Wario City later tonight. And PD ropes it decently up the middle. The one thing that I'm worried about for the Shoplifters is that they have a bunch of deep hitters, so they're going to need line drives to actually succeed, which I'm not sure how good they're at for doing, since they didn't play at any deep stadiums in the second half of the season. I think like the deepest stadium they played at was like Playroom when the season was basically done.
Probably, yeah.
So Boomerang, bro, how arced do you think that boomerang is, if you had to make a guess? Like, is it like 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 40 degrees, what?
I'd probably give it a nice 45. I feel like Boomerang Bro's very exact.
Yeah. I also feel like he might also be the type, like, just because he's a bit of a rat, to not have it be perfectly angled just to make somebody upset. Like maybe at like 42, just to make somebody mad.
I could see that, And they're going for bunt. Oh, no, he fakes it out. Might actually be a bunt play, though.
It would be a good play if he could connect on it.
Yeah, but no. But he gets solid hit. Oh, going home, and that's safe.
Wow. I'm surprised that's not a close play, to be honest. It looked like he had him nailed. But, you know, as much as I do like your outfield, its arms is its biggest weakness. I do think that's good. King Boo would have been safe anyways, just considering how the CPU works, but that probably should have been a close play, I'll be honest.
There we go. Oh, not even going to or home. Ugh.
Let's be honest, Magic was going to be safe no matter what, so...
Probably, yeah.
That's a great hit. Too bad we're at Ice Garden.
Yep, and a solid jump.
Yeah. And the cable's done already. It's Diddy time.
It's really not been his week for pitching.
No. And now he's just out of... Oh, wow. Critter comes in clutch. And now K-Roll's just out of the game defensively completely, since now he's stuck at catcher the whole game.
Yeah.
Alright, so shoot me straight. How much did you have to pay off the Toads and stuff to come to the stadium? Considering that, like, Peach is gone. She's been out for the entirety of basically all the tournament, so why are they here to support your team? How much did you pay them?
That's a trade secret.
I mean, I gotta respect the hustle, I really do, but it's just a little surprising that it worked so well.
I mean, Peach may like. You know what? No. No.
Oh.
That was Yeah, we'll ignore that.
Yeah. As you can see, this is the one benefit that I do think the Chortles outfield does have over the Shoplifters in this place. They got floaters in 2 positions, so they're not gonna slip on ice.
That is true.
But it might not matter, because we got Birdo, who's milked. She's milked like gappers. If she gets the hit in the right place, she's gonna get 2 runs for free.
Yeah. That's the one issue with your outfield, is they are slow, but... Oh!
What?
Very beautiful item. That would have hit them if they didn't dive.
It was absolutely the right play for Red Paratrooper to go, but since Fawful was like 20 years away, it doesn't matter.
Beautiful chance for Toshi up to bat.
This could be a good turning point in the game right here, considering like this could be a huge swing.
That's a huge swing.
Foul.
Oh, just foul.
Angel Hernandez really is calling the game. And that's a double play to end the inning for free. What could have been a 2 or 3 runs on the board is just nothing. You gotta feel bad if you're a Shoplifters fan. So you did say earlier that you're not as big of a fan at playing an Ice Garden compared to what you initially thought, right? Because you think that... Yeah, I think I remember hearing you say a couple times that Ice Garden actually is kind of a disadvantage considering, like, team structure. So I am kind of curious, if there is one stadium you could have, like, traded for or switched initially at the start of the season, what would it be? Birdo.
And wow, it's more bobbles inbound.
So what stadium would it have been if you could choose any different one, or would you still stick with Ice Garden?
Trying to think, probably, if I had to be honest, it would probably be either Day Cruiser or Yoshi Knight, just because there's a lot more hazards for the eye pop-ups to fall onto, plus there's smaller fields and Ice Gardens.
True. Honestly, that is a really good point. I think Goldles has even said a couple times that he's not been a big fan of playing at Yoshi Park since the train has screwed him over a few times. I mean, even then, like, he's been basically unbeatable there, or just, like, everywhere, as we have Michael Jordan at second base, making an incredible catch.
Very strong catch.
Will LeBron be able to respond for the shot?
Nope.
Yellow Maj. Enter
He's
Sandman.
there.
Sandman
He's
is back in the Ice Garden.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, getting all the outs at second.
It's rare that you see a fielder actually do a complete 1-2-3 on their own. It really is rare.
That's going to be a double for King Boo. No, never mind.
Nope.
They stay at first.
It's because Yoshi's got wheels.
He does.
The one thing that I do... Oh, wow.
Well,
that is...
I thought he was going to give out, if I'm being honest.
I did too.
Oh.
No, they're saying
Oh.
the Ice Garden Havoc.
I got so excited because I saw them with a ball and then no one was at second. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I don't blame you at all. I really don't. Yellow Maj saucing up a Star Swing. Connects. That's
Brown Critter does not jump for it, but King Boo's late to the party.
Why is Boomerang Bro standing right in Brown Critter? What?
I guess he read the minds of the fielders. He just knew where the ball was going.
Yeah, look at that. They're just hanging out together. I wish we could see like more cross friendships or like alliances between teams, just because it'd be more chaotic, or at least players.
I honestly love to see the sportsmanship there, but I don't think it was the time for it.
That's well, maybe not for the Shoplifters. That's gonna bring 2 in. It's like the matches are slow, but with how deep it is, yeah.
Might have been an inside the park if they just used the Boo earlier.
The Boo timing seems to be really weird with CPUs. I really don't get it.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah. And I don't understand why Brown Critter froze himself. Is that what he likes? Does he really want to be in a cold atmosphere that much?
I mean, he's a cold guy.
Here. Don't even try it, Fawful. You're not getting a home run.
He wants it.
That was a fluke. It's not happening.
Oh, beautiful save.
Oh, okay. It's Yellow Yoshi. It's like seeing that the camera like pan to.
Yeah, it really looked like Brown Critter had that one.
I've never seen that. That's weird. Do you have a prediction for how Los Huesos and Calamari Crunch is gonna go? I know they're gonna play next after these guys get done.
Well, I'm personally hoping for an upset from Los Huesos, but it's tough to beat the Calamari.
I really feel like it could be Crunch in 3. I want to see how Los Huesos does, especially at DK Jungle. But I don't know if anybody can stop Crunch. I really don't.
I think if someone someone's going to stop Crunch, it's going to be in the best of 3. I'm going to say it right now. I think Los Huesos gets 2 close wins and finishes it out early.
Ooh. Do you think it goes all 3, or do they sweep it?
I think they just sweep. I think if it goes all 3, then Crunch takes it, no problem.
That's bold. I'll give you props for that. That's bold. I'd love to see an upset. It'd be great for the sport, but now that Calamari Crunch has decided to probably go with Wiggler as their starting pitcher, and since he was really good in the previous CPU league, it might be doomed. Is that gone?
That's gone on Ice Gardens for a solo home run. A little moral boost for the entirety of Shoplifters.
Harold has literally carried the entire offense this series.
He's doing his best.
They've scored 6 runs in the series, and half of them have come off the long ball from K-Roll. It's kind of impressive, to be honest.
Insanely impressive.
He's just one of those players that, like, you gotta account for him. Like, he's going to get some damage in. You just gotta limit it. And PD is frozen solid. We gotta get an air dryer.
Yeah, he's gotta cool off little plant arms for himself.
True.
Oh, that was almost a perfect POW.
Almost. You got so close, yet so far. You had all the ingredients for the pie, you just couldn't take it. And Burrow goes down. I run lead for Chortles after 3.
It's gonna be tough to pull it back, but if anyone can do it, I think Shoplifters definitely can. They're very good at coming back.
I wouldn't even necessarily say that alone. It's just like, if there's one stadium for jank stuff to happen, for major comebacks to happen, it is Ice Storm because of how broken it is.
I would honestly disagree with you. I mean, we all know what happened at Luigi's Mansion. I think that's the jankest of them all.
Yeah. It's just like the slippery field and how deep it is. It's, as you could see from PD right there, it's very easy to get a gapper and just get a freeze. Like,
totally true.
3-base hit. And like, you get enough of those, you got a rally going.
Yep. Good start by Birdo. That
Another
might be
good
out.
Less.
Oh, ice break.
Maybe Mario. Is
and
he good?
It breaks.
Yes. I really thought it was gonna somehow drop or like bounce off the top of his frozen prison. I really did. Like, that's not even being optimistic. I just thought that was gonna happen based on the angle.
It was close to.
Yeah. Are there any trades that you could go and take back if you had the opportunity to? I believe you made the only 2 deals that the Shoplifters made were the 2 with the Chortles, and then the 1 to help the 5 guys get together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you ever read any of them? Did you change them?
I would keep the one that had Birdo, but the other one definitely was not my favorite, I don't think.
I think we even agreed on that on draft day. That, like, it was very comparable for the first trade, but the second trade was just 100% in my favor. It just gave you more chemistry. To be honest, you didn't really need.
Yeah, it was a pointless trade for me, I feel like. Solid die from Diddy, and that closes out winning.
A play that's not useless is Diddy Kong right there. He's trying to keep his team in it.
Yeah.
That's what a good captain does.
Hoshi's
nervous.
Yeah, he's going to need to do something if he wants to pull his team back, but no, that's another one straight into PD's mouth.
Even then, PD's the most likely to bobble out all the super divers just because his isn't a full, like, direct catch.
It's true.
Yoshi's 2, technically, but, like, what? I think there's, like, 3 Yoshis, Critter, Birdo, 2 Mad Koopas, PD, and I believe that's it for all the super divers, right? Like, a total of 8 between the 2 teams.
Wasn't there a 4th Yoshi? Or are you talking about just us 2?
Between the 2 of us, because this is an matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, there are the 3 Yoshis,
right.
there's the 2 Mages, And then 3 unique characters in Birdo, Critter, and Petey, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is probably the most Super Dive heavy matchup possible, to be honest. Just because I remember that, like, Crunch has 2, I believe Los Huesos has 3, and you have 5.
Mhm. They've not really been helping out that much. I think if I had...
Critter's helped quite a bit.
True. Think if I had probably better hitting overall, I probably would have been much better off this season. But I can't complain making it to the semis.
Oh, absolutely not. No matter what, you're finishing top 4. Even if you are to get eliminated right now, that's still, like, 4th place, worst case scenario, which is not bad in the crop.
And there's the Boo going for triple.
Hello? Who are these guys? I didn't realize that was possible.
That all would have stopped if it wasn't for Diddy Kong not jumping, but...
I thought he just jumped like a millisecond too late.
No, he just waited the entire time, but it was a good stop there to keep Paracoopa at 3rd.
I mean, if Petey can get the sack fly, then I think he's probably going to feel really good about his team's chances. There it is.
There's the sack fly.
Unless the shell, which they never used properly.
They used it properly, and that's going free.
What alternate universe am I in? What wormhole did I get stuck in?
You got stuck in the All-Star Game universe. That's where we are right now.
The 31-1.
Yeah, honestly, if it goes to that, I can't even be mad. I mean, it's Ice Gardens, but...
Yeah. It's not going to be 31-1. There's just not enough time for it, and this team's too good.
And there's the third out, thankfully.
I'm
now
surprised. It seemed like it was just a little off. It's like, even if he stuck his arm out, it wouldn't fully get there, but what do I know? I'm not a monkey.
I mean, they've got very limber arms and legs.
True. We call those limbs back in my day.
Yes, that was the word I was searching for. Thank you.
Happy to help, happy to help.
Number home run.
I do wish we got to see more content at Bowser's Castle, to be honest. I'll admit, like, maybe I'd like it a little more than the average person. It just feels like it's such a waste just to let...
that was unnecessary. And that's going to be an inside the park home run from K. Rool.
Oh my god, that is so tough.
You have the floaters, but they aren't using them.
It was probably gonna be. He was probably gonna get clonked by the POW anyway. So
no, that was off.
I like it.
And a solid hit from Brown Critter, but I think they're just fast enough for it. Yep.
Barely. Paragoomba. That's the fastest he knows how to go.
There's the Boo.
True.
And solid single to start for Alley. Bird up next, maybe getting a double.
I mean, Birdo's milked here before.
There's a solid hit, and do they get the POW for a second time? Not. Oh, with a bubble! And that is an error by Paracoopa, I believe. Or is it Paracoopa? Was that Paracoopa?
We're not going to see it because of the camera angle, but wait. Yeah, that was just a bobble straight from Paragoomba because Paragoomba dodged. Like, that's not even a bad defensive move, that's just bad luck.
And we're staying alive in bottom of 5th. That's going to be a 3 strike.
They need to get 2 more runs here if they really want to stay in it.
Solid hit with bananas.
Bananas make them act weird, though.
A bit late. Oh, but the unnecessary dive for another error.
What I tell you, bananas make them act weird. Weirdly, the fly balls in the chem actually getting them back into this all steady.
Yeah, I was not expecting these fly balls to work out so well in our favor.
It does make sense, though, since we're at Ice Garden. It does make sense. Bowser's already given up more runs than before, because I think he Michael Jordan can't get that one.
Huge jumps there, and that's going to be another run. I think going back to what I was saying about another stadium is that the reason why I'm not a fan of Ice Garden is because the very tall pop flies give them so much time to get under the ball.
Yeah, although the item also makes it very easy to mess up and in turn. And somehow that one's not caught, despite being absolutely free.
Yeah, he could have had it.
Yeah. This is best case scenario, though, for the Shoplifters at this point, as the inning finally ends. But now they'll have their 2 best hitters in the bottom of the 6th, so that could be their chance to maybe tack on an extra one before Small Ball gets back into control.
Yeah, I think inning 2 is the only time the Shoplifters have shut down Fawful, so they're going to need to pull that off again if they want to win this, I feel like.
Wasn't that the first time in the series they've done that?
I think that was first time. First game, they could not do it, but they got in the second inning this one.
The banana?
Yeah, the bananas confuse him, but he's going third, and that is going to be a rundown. Yeah, they don't know how to handle rundowns, unfortunately.
It's only if they can get the runner to stop and go the other way, and then I think it's a free out.
Yeah.
I think. Just based on what I've seen whenever getting the CPUs and rundowns. Bowser the liner, that's going to bring another run home. So much for putting out the Chortles this inning. This Baby Mario has hops. He's not LeBron James.
Bowser takes an RBI triple.
Dang. And is that Birdo's day done? It is. Alright, who's coming in? Place your bets. Is it Baby Mario?
Toshi.
So that breaks the chemistry between left and right, between center and right.
I think I'll take that over having Baby Mario pitch again, if I'm being honest.
It would be useful just to keep it together a little more.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more of a problem in Wario City where dingers are way more common.
That's fair. I think I like having the speed of Baby Mario in center field.
Yeah. I don't think there's a wrong answer either way. Like, genuinely, like, I've been vocal about since the start of the season, I really think there's only been one egregious fielding mistake made by any team all season, i.e. the Plumbers having 2 cats around field. Like, if they were to have gone, like, Baby Luigi, Boo Yoshi, Baby Daisy, then that gets exactly what they want without having the captains come in early.
Beautiful finish by Brown Critter to seal off the ending.
Seriously.
It's still doable. It's only 6-run difference. A 4 and a 3.
If they get a quick inning without giving up any runs, then it might be rats, but you never know.
Yeah.
They need to score at least 2 runs now if they want to stay in it. 1 bare minimum, but 2 would be more ideal.
And there's the start of a solid single by Diddy.
Yep. And Yellow Mage is worried.
K. Rool could put it over immediately, but I don't know if we're seeing another one of those anytime soon.
No,
Fawful's
quick throw.
Advances the runner at least, but that out stings.
The second time that he's hit something to right and then just gotten out.
That's another just barely caught pop fly. Ugh.
Second time. I could have sworn that was dropping.
Same spot almost.
Seriously. This literally looks like an exact mirror. It's just Paratrooper got inside of Paragoomba.
Yeah. Solid hit by Roshi, but that's a bomb and foul, and that's going to be a third out.
1, 2, 3. Oh, not 1, 2, 3, but Chortles 1 inning away from the World Series, but the Shoplifters could get on a rally.
Yep.
So,
I think they need to shut it down immediately for them to get a rally, though.
Yeah. Question.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's 2-parter. Out of all the teams remaining, like, for part 1, if there were, out of all the teams remaining, assuming you were to go out, would you want to see win the World Series? Fawful, Calamari, or Los Paistos? This is assuming you get eliminated either now or in Wario City, so don't say Shop.
Yeah. I think as a pride, for my pride as a coach and whatnot, I think I would want your team to win the Fawful. But I think what would make for the most interesting finale is if Los Huesos won it all.
Totally. Honestly, that's totally fair.
Although I know a lot of people would probably also call BS because they haven't had the best of season.
And I don't think anybody in the immediate group would probably call it rigged, but considering like Los Huesos was owned by like a channel owner or like one of the makers, then some people would call it
True.
I wouldn't go that far, and I highly doubt you would either, but yeah.
Yeah. Plus, just their on season wasn't the best, so that also would have been a bit rough if they win it.
True.
And
I'm surprised that's not. I really am.
Yeah, the unnecessary dive into the iceberg slowed him down just enough.
True. And I guess second part, out of all the teams that have been eliminated so far, who do you feel the most bad for? Or who would you have wanted to see the most out of? Did he hit that out? Bowser?
No, just barely not. But that's going to be a free triple.
That's just a pure image of the the mistake that happened at like the Lucky Go 20 game at Mario Stadium.
Yeah. I think out of everyone, I think in a different universe, the Copters / Small would have been a team to reckon with, but...
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. I just figured I'd get your thoughts on it since honestly, I've been kind of curious to get everyone's perspective on stuff like that.
What's your thoughts on it?
Alright. Sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. If we were to not win the World Series, I do want to see Crunch win it, to be honest. I mean, because for one, I respect the hell out of Chortles. Two, he was the owner of the last CPU league, so I think it'd be kind of ironic that he hosted a CPU league and then won the first he participated in. It just kind of fun. And three, I do like his lineup construction decently well.
That's fair.
And for a team that I wish got more out from those that are eliminated, I'd want to say Lucky Go Toady, to be honest. Only because I think it would have been a really great underdog story if they were able to go from last place in the league, or like tied for last in the league, to a playoff. That would have been amazing.
Fair. I think I also would have really liked it if both my team and Lucky Toady could have met in the finals. I think that would have made for like the best story throughout the entire league, just because of how Lucky Toady the manager had some beef with my team.
And there it is!
That's the game! A very solid PD mouth catch to end it all.
Fawful's Furious House of Chortles has won the pennant. They're going to the World Series.
Sheesh. Of course, Yellow Match deserved it very much with all the fielding.
He did good at the plate too. I think he drove a few RBIs in.
Yep. Yeah, that 50 fielding.
And won the top.
It's insane.
Well, as much as I do hate to say it, unfortunately, Bidoof, the Coconut Shoplifters are eliminated. But I do genuinely say this, like, not out of like, oh, pride or whatever. Congratulations on a great season, and I am really grateful that you did participate in this.
Thank you. And good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
Win it for me, win it for Fawful, win it for Chort.
Fawful's Furious House of Chortles will rise. Off we go to win the World Series.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.